どうも皆さんこんにちは、タッカーです。NBA2K19 通知やっていきます。新しい選手でございます。こちらの選手は、ロスターで184センチ、体重79キロ。ウィングスパンが確かね、これのデフォより1個下げたあたりかな。で、まあ、今こんな感じ。最初からね、最初ってあれだよ、プレリュードね。プレリュードの時からね、ドライブダンクが80いって、で、ダンクパッケージを取ってると楽しい。めちゃめちゃ楽しいね、あの時は。で、一個気づいたことがあるのよ。こう、わざわざこの選手でやる必要はないのではと思いましてね。まあどういうことかと言いますと、トバヤス・ハリスが入ったんですけどもね、ここにね。まあただこの前のやつですね、優勝したやつって言ったらいいかな、ポイントがあったのね。ハリスいるんだけども、まあ、別にそっちでも獲得すればいいんじゃねって思ったんですよ。だってジョエル・エンビード、ベン・シモンズ、ジーン・バトラーいるからね。だからもうそっちやっていこうかなと思います。なんで今やってるかっていうと、とりあえず作ったからですね。なんであれか、オールスターの投票のやつですね。多分1位になったからじゃないですかね。で、今回の相手はトロントラプターズ。2019年10月の8日と10日に日本埼玉スーパーアリーナだったかな。で、ヒューストン・ロケッツ対トロントラプターズやるじゃないですか。いやー、私は行こうかなとはまだ行くか決まってないんですけどね。行きたいですね。実際に生で見てみたいよ。で、トロントラプターズがどういうチームかと言いますと、おっと、弾かれたね。ああいうことあるからね。184センチにするとね、なんかコンタクトダンクがね、値が3ぐらい上がるんですよ。意味わかんないですけど。だから3ぐらい上がるのでね、とりあえずしたんですけど、これにするとまあ身長が足りない。だから188の方がまだいいんじゃないかと思いますね。あっちは腕短いけど。These long road trips allow you to be together to get to understand and know each other in ways maybe you haven't before. And believe me, there's been many times on the court. まあそれでも身長が高いとそれだけ肩の位置が高いのでね。それだけ高い位置からいけるわけですよ。腕が。
following the basket by Marc Gasol. Lock at 6. AI dishes to him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
だから結局腕多少短くても高い方が有利なんだよね。
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Now here's Lowry. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Pass to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Here's Siakam. That one a little long. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Yeah, and their last time against this turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, how often do we hear you got to take care of the basketball? I mean, they got to be much more disciplined.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers have to retain possession here.
また同じパティーンですよ。
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Toronto. And Simmons kicks to AI. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats it up for AI. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best, an unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk.
All of it perfect. All
right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I asked him what the strategy was offensively. He said, look, we want to avoid having to take so many outside shots. They want to exploit what he described as a mismatch inside. He said, we have the talent down low to make things very difficult on those guys. We're going to use it. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. J.J. Redick's checked in for the 76ers.
A fantastic season a year ago for the 76ers. Think about it, 52 wins for them, and they secured the 3rd seed in the East. A far cry from where they were just a few seasons.
Here's Lowry after the made shot from AI. Here's Gasol. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Embiid. Pass to AI. The putback.
Nice
positioning on the putback.
You can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
Poke loose. Harris outside. Siakam pulls it in.
Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy dudes.
And it's Green missing. The 76ers leading by 3. And Redick kicks to Harris. Out to AI. Oh, good with the triple. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Green, the pass to Gasol. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 on the clock, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
From deep, Gasol.
The massive wingspan of Embiid. I mean, it really annoys scorers. I mean, he's effective in getting into the airspace.
And that one, good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Raptors trail by 5. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. You know, C-Web, J.J. Redick has just continued to age well. He's a fantastic player now into his 30s.
But Redick keeps adding to his game, but the shooting never changes. He shot well from deep for his career. Redick is a player who doesn't allow his burst or his first step to score. I mean, he can keep playing like this for a long time.
Here's Lowry after J.J. Redick's bucket.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
The Raptors have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
シューティングファウル含め、あまりにもファウルが多いとね、イリーガルユースオブハンズとかだけで相手にボーナスがついちゃうんですよ。
And
plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Well, with Embiid, the only thing that is going to slow him down or has slowed him down so far, C-Web, is injuries.
普段フリースローを与えられないものに対してもフリースローが与えられるようになってしまうんですね。
Too often do great big men have their careers derailed because of injuries. Embiid, though, I think Embiid has overcome his rough patch of health. I mean, I think he's going to be a monster as long as he stays on the floor.
There's Siakam. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Just 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
For Toronto, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's AI, and the rejection by Lowry.
今のはね、弾かれるの分かってたから。
Here's Hananobi. Here's Gasol.
ナイス。
Rebound by the 76ers.
リバウンド取ってくれると思ったんですよね。
Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
Yeah, all about IQ. You're right. They made smart in-game adjustments. I mean, they seemed a step ahead all night.
なんかよく分からんねよ、チェックが最近。
Right there. Always looking to capitalize.
何をどうチェックにしたらいいのかが分かんない。
Here's AI. No good. And Toronto will come the other way.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
まあまだレイアップ低いからな。その辺も含めて前に戻したいんだよね。
Stolen by AI. And now Philadelphia on the break pulls up, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by AI. AI's got 3 assists tonight. And stolen by AI.
行くぜ。
Rebound by Kyle Lowry.
レイアップ低いでしょ。
Lowry will bring it up for
ふ
Toronto.
ざけてるとしか思えないでしょ。
Trail by 3.
真面目なんだぜこれ。
Green against Redick.
あでも結局これで終わりなんだな。適当に派手なダンクでもしかもすればよかったわ。
Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, one of the things Harris does so well out there is shoot the 3 ball, which in turn opens up the floor for the rest of his teammates.
Now here is Lowry. Defense is right there. He dishes it to Green. Outside Lowry. 5 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Simmons. The shot from the low post is good. Simmons got his second bucket tonight.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Lowry finds Gasol.
まあ今回で何が言いたいかっていうと身長が高いに越したことはないというねことなんですよ。
Back to Lowry. Takes a 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. With the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Toronto calls timeout. You played C-Web for a number of different teams.
How did you personally
measure an organization's quality?
It starts at the top. The commitment to winning. Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
And Chris, Simmons, a player that almost transcends the traditional basketball position.
He's a playmaker, plain and simple. He has the height and vision and skill to line up anywhere. Simmons, he could be viewed as a generational talent.
Hananobi out there with Beasley. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Van Vliet into the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
The 76ers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Marc Gasol's checked in for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry comes in for Jeremy Lin. Gasol lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gasol's got 6 points.
Soft touch of Gasol. I mean, outstanding in close. He lets the ball glide off his fingertips.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Raptors trail by 18. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And that one's good. AI's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here is Lowry. He's got it closer, and Ibaka slams it in.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
Here's AI, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto, and he's got his first free throw of the game. Compared to when you were playing, C-Web, how have the baseline skill requirements for the 4s and the 5s, the power forwards and the centers, changed, do you think, the most?
The ability to stretch the floor. There's a lot more emphasis on ability, especially at the defensive end. And I don't think you can have a player who's a specialist anymore in the game. I've played with some great defenders. The Ben Wallaces, the Davis boys there in Indiana, but those positions are no longer valued or needed anymore. You can no longer be a defensive player that can't score on the other end. You have to be a player in the NBA now with the total skill set. That means mobility, shooting, dribble, passing. All of those things have to be encompassed, or there's a way to make sure to highlight you with a mismatch and take you out of the game.
Good documentation. I like it. Outside Lowry. Gasol's in the post, guarded by Embiid. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding.
Knocked loose. Feeds it to Lowry. Over AI. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
To the paint. And now Philadelphia on the break. AI with the ball. Here's Siakam. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. Gasol kicks to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Floats it up for AI. That shot a
highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop. Still, though, should have went for something better than that, though.
Johnson against Lowry. Now AI. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Butler. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Van Vliet. And Embiid with the block.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid.
Goodness.
Wow.
あれ360度じゃなくて360っていうらしいですね。アメリカ的には。見ます360度360ダンクですよ。ザック・ラビーンのねダンクパッケージを取ってるとできます。あとはそれ専用のとか。
Butler in the corner launches a three. It's good from long range.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Raptors trail by 19. Here's Van Vliet. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Here's Johnson, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Now that's a shot that Johnson's very comfortable with. He can hit that mid-range Jimmy.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it.
Guys, part of leadership, DA. Thank you. That's a 2 from Butler. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Butler's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. To the left side wing. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got 10 points in the game.
And his shot, I mean, it's come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
And it's Simmons penetrating.
No, so not.
Here's Van Vliet. A 17-point game for him in the win against Denver.
Well, he also made a mark with his passing and had the assist total to show for it.
Lowry kicks to Gasol. Here's Anunoby, defended by Butler. Fires from the wing. Some solid defense from Butler. The 76ers leading by 20. Here's Siakam. He has 6. Back to Anunoby to the paint. Here's Van Vliet, guarded by Harris.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stop?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. AI in the post while recovering, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by AI. And that's 10 points for Tobias Harris. Here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by AI. Teardrop shot, and Embiid with the block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Van Vliet looking around.
And that's his fourth foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time.
And so it's the Philadelphia 7. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Philadelphia making a change here. AI has checked in. 76ers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Oh, wow. And Harris is a guy that really offers a ton of versatility. He can play both forward spots and is an efficient scorer from just about anywhere.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Embiid is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's AI. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard position.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? No.
Lowry for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harris, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Anunoby kicks to Gasol. And stolen by AI. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Bounce pass from Lowry. The pass to Siakam. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. And he gets the jumper to drop. Lowry's got 12.
And that in-between range is a shot Lowry uses to keep defenders off balance. As good as he is with the 3-ball or attacking at the rim, he still has that mid-range to fall back on. And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That's tipped. Here's Anunoby, defended by Butler. And it's Green, missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shots good by Butler.
And you see what sets Butler apart from so many others. His ability to make defense a non-factor.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. The fader. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Embiid inside, working on Gasol. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 5th foul. Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Goes up off the inbound. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And somebody throw some cold water on Lowry. The man is on fire. He has taken this game over, and it doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
Green in the post. He's guarded by AI. Green finds Lowry. Over Simmons. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. AI with the bucket. AI's got 7 points for the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, their goal was to limit their turnovers. I mean, they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
TJ McConnell, he's checked in for AI. For Philadelphia, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
ちょっとずつ点は離してはいるかな。このまま生きりゃいいかね。さあ、なかなか始まります。お、始まった。レディックか。
Well, look, an outstanding role player. Redick is an incredible sniper who feels comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
Outside Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Lowry.
それは入ら
And
ないよね。
again, no good by
ちょっ
Toronto.
と遠いね。
It's only a matter of time until this three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes
いや、今のう
before
まい。
halftime. Nothing so far here in the second. He's been in control here
自分でやっ
tonight,
といてなん
helping
だ
to
か
get in front with his
今のう
work
まい
from
んじゃ
the
ない
field.
か。
And it's blocked.
よし。
Butler feeling it out a bit. And it's Lin
Sky.
with the rebound. Toronto shooting in this game 45%. Kicks to Lowry.
あいつすげえ自由に動き回ってんな。
Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And it's Kyle
入る
Lowry
か
with
い。
the three. Lowry's got 17.
Watch out now that he's got his first three of the half. There
よし、返した。
more in store.
ラウリーってどんぐらいなんだ3。あ、いや、そんな高いわけでもないのか、特別。でも平均よりは高いけど。
And for Lin, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing
あとはバッジとかに
aggressively,
よるよね。
he'll be an effective guard option.
Passes to AI.
よいしょ。
Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto.
バッジがどんなもんか。ああ、チャージカードすげえな。殿堂入り持ってんのか。いや、でも無限レンジ持ってるわ。うん。難しいシュート。
On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee
よう
Bucks.
外す
You
わ。
know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Jimmy Butler. Lowry kicks to Siakam. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Left side, Lin. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry from outside.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good.
Solid at contesting shots. Redick really has developed into a
今
fine
よかった
defender
ら
over time.
パスや
And
ろ
so
う
it's
か
the
なってぐらいだった
Philadelphia
な。
76ers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high
いや、エ
accuracy.
ンビードすごいね、やっぱり。心強いわ。
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Miller. Powell is out there with Ibaka. And it's Siakam in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. 6 on the shot clock. Powell finds Ibaka, shoots over Marjanovic, misses off the right iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the
Shoot.
backboard thus far. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Chris, the last few years, talk of expansion has come up. Are we ready, you think, in the NBA to add some more teams?
I think we are.
Expanding
to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit more, but I think we can handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players, and they could actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin, you like me. You're a big basketball and big sports fan. You know we have to have a team in Seattle.
I would love to see it. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know we have to have that come back, and then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is,
yes,
and how they've just embraced this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion, but we got to get back to Seattle first and foremost.
Marjanovic, no good.
He gets some extra attention from the D on that trip, and it throws a shot off.
Here's McCall. He's guarded by AI. McCall kicks to Powell. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
AI up top. Here's Korkmaz. Down low, Scott.
Nice.
Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
We know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Powell, the pass to McCaw. Miller kicks to Powell. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
Pass to Siakam. Nice D from Scott. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Well, he has the ability to make some subtle adjustments. I mean, just create just enough space to get your shot off.
Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Powell. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. What if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, you know, for the East and the West?
You know, Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. Now here's Ennis, covered by Miller. AI in the post. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Ennis. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's McCall. He's guarded by AI. Here's Powell. No good off the front iron. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Scott. In chance shot. Siakam passes to Powell. Back to Siakam. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Green. Korkmaz kicks to Simmons. The pass to Marjanovic. Back to Simmons. Up top, Marjanovic. 5 on the clock. Here's AI. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Gasol. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Toronto making a change here. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Here's Marjanovic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Tipped away. AI right side. And the shot goes in.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Van Vliet, guarded by Simmons. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Passes it to Boucher. And the Raptors miss again. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, congrats on the win. I'm sure you guys are building confidence, but it's early. And how much do those postseason dreams factor into what this team's doing right now?
I think it means a lot. You know, I think we want to bring a championship back home to these fans. So, are we going to do whatever it takes to make that happen? They deserve it, DA.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
いや、これ良かったんじゃないですかね。止められるとは思わなかったけど。はい、では今回はここまででございますね。次からまた前の選手に戻ってやりますので。あれですよね。アップデートとかってさ、ライジングスターとオールスターがゆるくなってほしいね。そうすりゃね、楽しめると思うよ。多分ね。では次もお楽しみにしよう。またね。